I do think that this, in the midst of this playoff run, you have to take Jalen and his, more than anything, his ability to close games and be clutch. I think the stat was before going into last night, since 2023, Jalen Brunson has 144 clutch playoff points, meaning when the game is within 5 points of the opponent in the last 5 minutes. I think the second guy was like 88 points. And so maybe he's played in a lot of playoff games, great, but it's like irrelevant. The point is, when it's tight and when it's a playoff game, the pressure that's in the hands of the guy with the ball in an ISO situation to be better than the guy in front of him, who usually is the number one defender on the other team, and he has 144 points, twice as much pretty much as the next guy. Luka's an unbelievable player, but I'm going with the captain.
Go Brunson. Okay, so we have Jalen Brunson, Paolo Banchero.
Okay, maybe I'm going to end up just picking Jalen all the way through. Banchero's he's a stud. He has some big games in the playoffs. I do think though, like the 3 level score that Jalen is, it puts him on another level. I mean, he can hit from 2 steps behind three. He can hit with contact. He can get fouled. He can finish at the rim. I think Paolo, unbelievable talent, but I'm taking the captain again.
Okay, now we have Jalen Brunson and Wemby.
Yeah, and no,
You said, yep.
no, I think we're getting to watch it right now.
Yeah.
And it's not a dig at Wemby. He's a phenom. He's got his team in the finals at 22 years old, but he's in his third season. And Jalen Brunson is in the prime of his career. He's gone through the hard times, and he's proven that he can make the shots, he can make the plays, and specifically, as of last night, even though he had a really bad night shooting the ball, and San Antonio did a great job being physical with him, the ball was in his hands late, and he hit that big little step back about 6 to 8 feet away from the hoop. And then he makes one of the 2 free throws to go up by 1. So
yeah,
the Wemby missed. So I'm going with Jalen.
Okay. You know what? I'm just going to give you the last 4 and you'll tell me if any of them are even close, because I feel like, Brunson's just going to sweep. But we have SGA, Cooper Flag, Jaylen Brown, or Anthony Edwards. Any of them even sniffing Jalen Brunson?
No. No. No, not at this stage. Not at this stage, where I think if you're trying to win the championship and in the literal midst of a 13, and it is shocking to me as a guy who played in the NBA for 11 years and was in the playoffs, 5 times, to win 13 straight playoff games by a point differential that's never been seen before. And for 8 of them, 8 straight to be on the road. And before last night with the 1-point win, it was 7 straight road wins by 10 or more points. 7 straight playoff road games they're the most difficult games in basketball to win. And so every time we talk about it on the pregame show on MSG and the postgame, we're like saying these numbers, 10 in a row, 11 in a row, 12. And it's become like this. You almost don't realize what you're saying anymore because it continues to happen. And to win 7 straight by double digits in the playoffs, I just think it speaks to why I'm saying I picked Jalen to win my championship and to be the guy right now. Maybe he doesn't have the longest window because he's not the youngest guy if you're starting a franchise, but the tear that he's been on, it's historic, and it's going to put him in conversations with some of the greats. Now you have to stack championships, and look, he's got to win one before he can win a bunch. But this playoffs that he's having, it's putting him in a very different, special category.